Hey guys, so we're back with another video. So this is going to be part 2 of my women's 100 hurdles. Now this is semi-final number 2 before we get into the final. Now I could not find semi-final 3, but I'm surely the picks that I thought of are gonna make it to that final. I think lane 1 all the way up to lane 4, those athletes, as well as lanes 5, are definitely the watch out standards of what I think is going to be happening. But like I said, the women's 100-meter hurdles semifinal 1 and now 2 are getting more and more heat up. You've seen athletes that you would never expect to be ramping up speed. They started doing that. So I cannot even imagine what the final is going to look like in a couple of minutes. So once we start closing that out, we will jump into the decathlon, and then later on we'll start the 400 hurdles for the men's if we have time, and then we'll start closing out later on tonight for both men's and women's 400-meter hurdles. Okay, so now let's look at this one now.
Continuing with the semi-finals of the women's 100-meter hurdle, starting right in the middle.
She's my favorite so far, as well as Krista Clemens, and then the two veterans. She's dangerous. She was 4th in the U.S. Trials last year and made it to
lane 4, this is Alaysha Johnson.
Last year's U.S. indoor champion in the 60 hurdles. Her and Masai Russell had one heck of a first round, resulting in her running the second fastest time by an American this year. So she will start here 12.37. That's good for 3rd best in the world.
And right alongside her in lane 5 is Tania Marshall.
She is also in the form of her life, running 12.41 to win her heat. Second in Doha this year. She's been very consistent on the Diamond League circuit. Former LSU Lady Tiger.
3-time Olympian, and at the age of 41, Lola Jones is in this.
So guys, before we continue, I just want to congratulate Lolo Jones for being 41 and still kicking it like it's no tomorrow. The fact that she made it to the semis, that shows that she's going to be ready to move forward. Also, Laylee Fooney, Jalecia Smith, Alaysha Johnson, Twaina Marshall, Rhaenyra Jones, Alexandra Webster, and Sydney Millen. So these are going to be your athletes that we're going to be covering. So 8 athletes, top 3 heads to final. This is going to be insane. I wonder what Lolo's going to do. If she makes it, that's going to be insane, because that goes to show that your age has nothing to do with your fitness. If you have the right mind and you're able to persevere to each round, and especially she's a veteran. She's been running since 08 or 04. So that's pretty insane. I'm not sure what number of Olympics that would make for her, but I know that's going to be incredible. So let us continue.
For a quick shot of Lolo there. She's on the far inside alongside Fooney, Smith, and then Rhaenyra Jones is here. Unfortunately, Tia Jones scratched. Alexandra Webster and Sydney McMillan. Just want to go back to Alaysha Johnson. She said after yesterday, she said, I don't want to make this team, I have to make this team.
Nice.
She has the talent. At times, she can have some dodgy focus. As long as she doesn't commit any unforced errors, she's a really good pick to make the team.
She had a malfunction with her spikes yesterday. She said, I don't care. To make this team, I'd run in bare feet.
Yeah, I think this semifinal is going to be a lot faster than the first one, which was only 12.5.
Yeah, I think so too. Depending on how they look right now before they kick off. Oh, that's cool what they did. They moved everybody to lane. Okay, I see what they did. But this is going to be insane. It's going to be insane. Whew. I'm thinking Alaysha Johnson as well as Marshall are going to pop it off first. Let's see.
Top 2 go through. Good start from Alaysha Johnson. So right, Tania Marshall. It's those
Lolo's still doing good.
Marshall looking strong. Now Alaysha Johnson comes back in side by side. Johnson for the win. 12.35.
We expect it to be faster, and it looks like Alaysha Johnson has just equaled her personal best.
Oh, that's so cool.
at the clock and see what the official time is. It's 12:35 as a flash time. So she just misses her personal best, 12:36. But as I told you, Lee, when she does not commit any unforced errors, Alaysha Johnson.
Yeah, I think them two, they're the ones to beat, because the way they got out from everybody else, before we continue even further, like, congratulations to Lolo Jones for still finishing up the race. Like, it takes wonders to see an athlete at her age still doing something that she loves and passionate about. You know, that's pretty cool, and much respect to her. But the way both of these ladies got out, Johnson as well as Marshall, that's the fastest semifinals that I've seen so far.
Can make a case for being the best in America. So she got out well, but Tania Marshall had a nice surge right by her. But look at the response.
Yeah.
She takes her time, and now she's past Marshall. Both of them running the same time, but it's a personal best for lane 5, Tania Marshall. So they are looking quite well as they go into the final, and they get...
It's like you racing with your best friend. It's like, look, we did it. I like that.
A nice little smile at each other as they go across the line.
They're both smiling big because they're going to the final. All right, we say good evening to Lewis Johnson. Lewis is there trackside with the athletes.
Hey, thanks, Lee. Good evening to you and Alaysha. Good evening to you as well. You said that you have to make this team. How much closer do you feel to that dream coming true?
I'm ready to get it going. I'm ready for tomorrow. I'm one step there, and I think I've shown everybody that I'm somebody to not mess with, so let's get it going.
How much excitement and energy and joy and fun are you having out here in the midst of all this pressure?
I'm having a blast. I feel so lighthearted. I feel so well taken care of and so uplifting. Like, this is a different type of feeling than I ever had competing, so.
All right, we'll see you in the final tomorrow, all right?
Thank you.
So guys, we're gonna stop it here. So this was the last semifinals that I'm gonna cover. Like I mentioned before, I could not find semifinal 3, but we're gonna jump right into the finals as we get ready for that. I just want to say I think she's gonna be one of the top 3 as well as Marshall. It's gonna be insane. I think the veterans are definitely gonna be running faster, but I think that's gonna cause the other athletes to move faster too, especially the newcomers that are definitely taking over. So Lord knows what's about to happen now. So I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be the final for the women's 100-meter hurdles final. Like I said, like the men on the opposite side, we saw on the men's 110 hurdles that a 13-0 or whichever we call it is sitting home. Okay, so don't even think, just don't imagine, just imagine what that means. So Lord knows what's about to happen. So like I said, thank you guys so much. This means so much to me. Like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye guys.